All right, strap yourselves in, because today we are going deep into AI video generation. Yeah, specifically Wan 2.1 and Wan2GP.
I've heard a lot of buzz about those lately.
Yeah, and for good reason. We're talking about generating videos from just text prompts, images, or even other videos.
So, like, is this something anyone can do, or is it just for, like, the super techie people?
Well, that's what's really cool about this. It's not just for people with, a supercomputer.
That's awesome. So it's accessible.
Yeah, so Wan 2.1 is really powerful.
Yeah.
The Wan2GP is sort of the solution for those of us who may not have, quite the setup for Wan 2.1.
Yeah, I've definitely heard that Wan 2.1 needs a lot of power.
Exactly. So let's start with Wan 2.1.
Okay.
So what makes Wan 2.1 so special from your perspective?
Well, one of the things that's really amazing about Wan 2.1 is that it's open source.
Oh, right.
So that means anyone can use the code, modify it, build on it.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's a huge step towards making AI technology more accessible for everyone and really fostering this whole community of developers and artists using AI.
That makes sense, yeah. And I know that Camp also mentioned that Wan 2.1 has different resolution options.
Okay.
Like 480p, 720p, and that there's a trade-off between the resolution and the generation speed. What's the technical reason behind that?
So Wan 2.1 uses this technique called 3D variational autoencoders,
Okay.
or Wan-VAEs.
The 1VEs, got it.
And these are like special neural networks that are really, really good at encoding and decoding video data.
Oh, interesting.
And they're sort of the secret sauce that allows Wan 2.1 to handle these high-resolution videos of any length. So the higher the resolution, that just means there's more data that has to be processed, which means it takes a little longer.
Got it. So if somebody wanted to create a really high-quality video with Wan 2.1, they would need a pretty serious graphics card.
Absolutely. You need that processing power. Yep.
Got it.
But that doesn't mean that you're out of luck if you don't have the latest, super powerful GPU.
Okay.
That's where Wan2GP comes in.
Okay.
It's specifically designed for, as they say, those with GPU poverty.
Oh, GPU poverty.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's a good one.
Right.
So it's designed for people who don't have that, top-of-the-line GPU.
So what are the magic tricks behind Wan2GP's ability to run on these less powerful systems?
Well, they have done a whole bunch of optimizations.
Okay.
One of the main techniques is called transformer quantization. And you can think of it kind of like compressing a file.
Okay.
So you're essentially reducing the size of the model without losing too much important information. And that makes it much more efficient, like in terms of memory usage.
Got it. So Wan2GP uses less memory.
Yeah.
But can it still achieve the same level of detail as Wan 2.1?
Well, it's all about finding the right balance.
Yeah.
Wan2GP might not quite reach that peak performance of Wan 2.1, particularly at higher resolutions, but it makes it possible for more people to use it.
Totally, yeah, that makes sense.
It just opens the door for so many people.
So we have Wan 2.1, which is like the powerhouse.
Yeah.
And we have Wan2GP, which is kind of the efficient alternative.
Yeah.
But they both use these Wan-VAEs, right?
Right. They both rely on that underlying technology.
And for our listeners, if you're intrigued by what you've heard today,
Yeah.
I encourage you to explore these models for yourselves.
Try them out.
Experiment, be creative.
Have fun.
But also remember those ethical considerations we've discussed.
That's important.
Technology is always evolving.
Always changing.
What seems cutting edge today will be commonplace tomorrow.
Right.
The future of AI video generation is wide open.
It's exciting.
And it's up to all of us to shape it in a way that benefits humanity.
Well said.
That's a great note to end on. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time, stay curious.